You accept the Lord Satan as the supreme being, and evil your salvation. Do you worship Satan? Worship him. I am Satan. I command you to stop this scare. Ah!
Ghostdad is the family comedy released in 1990, directed by Sidney Poitier and starring Bill Cosby, who at the time was a really popular comedian that became his own brand with cartoons and starring in other films. Now he's hated by all his fans and his dates. Growing up, I really thought this movie was funny, but seeing it again as an adult, being aware of Bill Cosby's crimes, it makes it difficult to laugh at his material. Ghostdad was bashed by critics, which became the director's last attempt at filmmaking. Naturally, I would laugh at Bill Cosby, and there's some moments in the film that did make me chuckle, because it's something I grew up watching and I remember how much fun I had experiencing it. I probably would have enjoyed this movie a lot more now if I hadn't been distracted. And I think the plot is kind of interesting just because of how dark it is for a family film. There are several scenes that reminded me of The Invisible Man. I don't think I need to explain that part. I think the effects in the movie are pretty good considering it's a comedy in the early 90s, but 30 years later it's extremely dated. Mainly the tone and the color palette. The costumes don't help either. And the 90s music soundtracks were terrible. Probably some of the worst. I can't see very many people jamming out to them today.
Put the bitch on. Put the bitch on the phone. Put the bitch on the phone. The bitch.
The studio also wanted to use that quote, being a name as one of those songs in their soundtracks. It's so weird, this scene is like a mix between Aladdin and A Nightmare on Elm Street. Looking back at Ghostdad now, I can see why people had problems with it. But as a kid, I really enjoyed it, and it was different, which is still something to be admired. And the theme isn't completely out there. There's been other films similar, such as Beetlejuice, another film focused strongly around death. This movie is an hour and 23 minutes, and time is precious.
I'm begging you, don't waste it. Because you love me.
And that's the moral of the story. Don't waste your time. Which is more than enough reason not to watch this movie, but it has some redeeming qualities. What do you think about 1990's Ghostdad?
Evil master! I am yours to command! Command? Command! I command you to go to hell and sit on a red hot coal and wait for me until it snows.